please consider supporting me on Patreon for me to continue creating these videos. Also, you get the coolest stuff over there like a free persistent graphics menu or some cool materials. Hello everyone and welcome to another series where we're going to create a first-person horror game. So we're going to create a new project and you might think it's a first-person horror game, let's choose the first-person project, but what we're going to do is go to the third person for better immersion, and let's just call this one FPS Horror. Create a project. So this will just boot up and I'll just speed this up for you guys. So what I want to do here is go to our third person character, edit it. Also my plugin window is open and it booted up on my wrong screen. Let's actually go to blueprints and just call this one character. And in character, I'll just remove the touch input and the reset VR rotation. We won't be using VR. What we're going to do now is get this follow camera, add it to the mesh, just delete that camera, boom. And with this, let's just zero this out real quick. 0, 0, 0. What we're going to do now is just apply to the head and rotate it. Press Ctrl R to disable real time, and something like that is fine. You won't be able to see that part of the screen, but if we're going to play now, as you can see, it doesn't work and it's really glitchy and it just doesn't look good. So what we're going to do here is hit the use spawn control rotation, go to character self, search for jaw and enable the use controller rotation jaw. And now when we hit play, you can see that we can look around properly, we can see our body, we can just walk and such. What I was going to do now is create a sprinting system. So this is quite similar to the one we have in our first person shooter. A little bit different though. So let's go up here. Let's first go to edit, project settings, and go to input, action mappings, remove the reset VR, we won't need that, and for sprinting, so let's just get left shift. So when we sprint, we'll say, let me quickly add a few variables, walk speed and run speed. So with the run speed, it'll be a float, the walk speed will be a float. And then with the character movement, we'll say set max walk speed to, just copy that over. So we'll say set max walk speed if it's pressed to run speed, and if it's not pressed to walk speed. And then in the begin play, sprint, and in the begin play, let me quickly just make this a little bit larger. Begin play, the event begin play, we're just going to copy this over, the character movement and set max walk speed, and we're just going to drag that out, get a character movement and set the character movement to the walk speed. like so. So when we compile now and hit play, we can't walk. Why? Because we haven't actually set the walk and run speed. The walk speed can be 250. This might be a little bit too slow, but we'll see. And the run might be too fast. 500, maybe 600. Yeah, 600 is probably good. So when we walk now, you can see we're just walking. When we run, we're running. And it's a horror game, so this is your own stylized decision. But a field of view of 90 might be too much for what we want. I'm going to pull it down to 65 for a more close up and more claustrophobic experience. But of course, you should, this is something that you should care about for your own game. As you can see now, we have the beginning of our little horror game, and I'll see you all next week for the next episode. And till then, I guess, goodbye.